Let's now shift our focus to the war in Ukraine. As the year comes to an end, Russia is attacking Ukraine with renewed vigor. It's almost like it's grinding to meet its annual target. In the last 24 hours, Russia has fired a record number of missiles, 158 to be specific. At least 18 civilians have been killed, more than 130 have been wounded. At least 6 major Ukrainian cities have come under attack. Let me just take you through them one by one. Starting with Kiev, residents woke up to one of the deadliest attacks in months. 2 have been confirmed dead in the capital. You can see the visuals on your screen. Projectiles were exploding in the sky. Air raid sirens were wailing. Smoke rose from residential buildings. Warehouses were ablaze. In Dnipro, at least 6 people have died. Missiles rained down on a maternity hospital. A residential building and a shopping center were also hit. Soon fires broke out, streets were flooded with debris, buildings stood with their windows blown out. A resident named Irina stood in her balcony. She watched the horror unfold in front of her eyes. Here's what she had to say.
Maybe around 7 in the morning, I can't say for sure. Because I didn't check my watch, I stood on the balcony and heard pew 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 sounds, like a stopwatch. And then a very loud explosion. I rushed away from the window. The windows were shaking. Good they were open.
In the Black Sea port city of Odessa, at least 3 have lost their lives. 15 have been injured.
I felt the whole building moving. We live on the 5th floor. I understood that something horrible just happened. The building moved a lot. I woke the children up and we started to get dressed. We went down to the parking. Broken glass, bricks and doors were scattered around. People ran with children, bags and pets. There were many people in the parking, all of them shocked.
In Lviv, 1 has been killed, more than a dozen have been injured, 3 schools and a nursery have been damaged. So has a residential building. Local resident Arika Steponiuk's window glass shattered after an explosion wave. Her children have been frightened naturally by the attack. Listen into her ordeal.
Вікна немає, все шибку тупо вибило, скрізь скло, діти, це дуже великий шок. Ми вибігли всі бігом в коридор, тому що укриття як такого немає, укриття лише в школі, в яку попало. Це, дуже страшно було.
And similar scenes were seen in Zaporizhia as well. A Russian attack destroyed a house and damaged several apartment blocks. These 6 have been killed. Rescue workers sifted through the rubble to look for the survivors.
I was inside my house when an explosion rang. Thank God our house wasn't hit by it, but here it got hit strong. Yes, a woman died here. I don't know whether her son was at home. Maybe he was at work. And here lived another woman with her child. A grown-up man, that is. We don't know whether they were at home or not.
At least 6 blasts rocked Kharkiv, killing 3 and injuring 13. An industrial building was on fire. Firefighters tackled the blaze as civilians rushed to the shelters. The Ukrainian authorities also released this clip. It shows a man trapped under rubble after a Russian rocket hit a building. Emergency workers used mechanical cutting tools to save his life. For weeks now, Ukraine has been warning that Russia could be stockpiling missiles to launch a major air attack. Last winter was a dark one, quite literally so, as Russian strikes pounded the power grid. Millions of Ukrainians plunged into darkness. This time around, Russia has attacked with everything it had in its arsenal. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.